Hey everybody, welcome to Success Secrets Revealed with your host Ronald Couming from the Boston area, but we interview people from all around the globe. Today we have an incredible guest with us today, and it's Bill Walsh from Powerteam International. I'm going to give you his bio in a second, but I want to tell you something. He personally helped me go from several layers up. So I'm super happy to have him on the show finally. But anyhow, so our Success Secrets Revealed came about because I have a radio show called Internet Marketing and Business Solutions with Ronald Couming. Had it for about 4 years now, but because of COVID, they closed the station. So now they were just running reruns. So I had to pivot. I wanted to continue to contribute, continue to bring people high quality interviews, but in timely fashion. So now I'm doing it this way, live stream. I'm stripping out the audio, sending it to the radio station. So they're going to play it to that 1.7 million that'll be put in the rotation. But this way here, we get to continue to contribute to people. And in that, I want to let you know that no guest gets paid to be on this show. No guest pays to be on this show. I don't get paid to be on this show. We have one sponsor, and that's my company, RCS Online Solutions. We're a digital marketing company. We help you get your products and services in front of those best suited to actually hire you and use them. If you're on the first page for your name or your company name, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter. If they know you, they're calling you. You want to be on the first page for the product, solution, or service you provide, because that's what they're searching for. And enough with that said. So now I'm going to give you Bill Walsh's introduction. And to make sure I don't mess it up, I'm going to actually put on some glasses. Bill Walsh hosts live events all over the world, presenting best-selling authors and speakers such as Tracy, Victor Hansen, Les Brown, Harv Ecker, Stephen Price, Alex Mon, man, I butchered that, and many others. He delivers a message of transformation and practical applications through life stories that empower people to understand specifically what it takes to build successful companies and life paths. As an accomplished author, speaker, radio personality, and movie celebrity, Bill has the background to connect instantly with the audiences by sharing the mindset, methods, and systems required to win really big, even amongst the challenges of the current economy. Please help me welcome Bill Walsh.
Good to be on, brother. How are you?
That's the clap track. Thank you so much for being on. I'm very grateful to you as an individual and Powerteam and the Rainmaker program and everybody involved for many years now. You're calling in from Las Vegas today?
Yeah, it's about 118 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful day here today, for sure. How you doing, man?
Excellent. Here it's about 85. That was a great bio, but can you tell us a little bit more about like the Rainmaker program and everything you do?
I mean, obviously out of high school and college, a trader, did turnarounds for 10 years, loved to fix businesses. Took a couple of years off and teamed up with a company called GoDaddy as a marketing partner, Franklin Covey as a channel partner. We launched a product called Successfully, a little business in a box for entrepreneurs in 2002. Launched our incubator course in 2005 called Rainmaker for those that are serious about launch, grow, build a better business. Venture Fund 2007, Masterminds 2008, Inspiration Conference was 2009. Our Platinum Speaker courses for those who want to speak and sell from stage. We became the main sponsor for all the big expos, small business expos across the country. And for the last 8 years, we've served probably over close to 1 million people that have come to some of the events we either sponsor or spoke at. And then, of course, we launched masterminds, book writing courses, internet marketing courses, and now we actually have centers in a few cities, all designed to help entrepreneurs launch, grow, and build better businesses. We run our global elevation summits once a month with speakers from around the world. We're going back to our Inspiration Live conferences again in the next 60 days in multiple cities. So we're pretty excited to really help entrepreneurs launch, grow, and build a better business. And that really is, if you say, what do? We help speakers that want to become even better and learn how to get paid to speak or sell their own courses. We have masterminds in 35 cities right now that are designed to help local groups come together and grow their businesses. And we have business courses. But at the end of the day, we're a venture group. We invest in a lot of fun startups and This is the perfect time right now to start a business. So many new opportunities now more than ever.
Nice. And that's true. Out of the last couple of like 2008, that big shutdown, that's when companies like Lyft and Uber came out of. Wherever there is big, challenges, there's also big opportunities. Am I correct?
There's always opportunities.
I love it. I love it. If somebody, like right now, we're going through the COVID, this video is going to live on in time, right? But right now, people will always remember. They'll always know what happened during the COVID time. What are some things that you think people could possibly do right now to work through this if they already own a company or would actually want to start a company?
I mean, the big things that I tell people right now is, number one, you got to adapt. So you got to understand it is what it is. It's here. You can either focus on the global economy or focus on your personal economy. I recommend you adapt by, first of all, stay calm. Number two, be really frugal. Literally take all your expenses down to minimums across the board, except your marketing. Reinvest in your marketing now more than ever. Reinvest in your higher level learning. Begin to feed your mind every day with great content. Turn off the news. So staying calm, but I do want you to listen to what's going on. Listen to multiple leaders, multiple sources. Because I'll tell you this, that not one person has all the answers. So I recommend that, 20 minutes a day max of any type of input of news or information that's going on, that's it. The rest of your time is feed your brain with good stuff. And the adapt side is that you've got to build a better plan. So right now is the time to build a better plan, focus on a better plan. The second thing I'd highly recommend is that, and a lot of times once you understand adapt, you've got to innovate. Innovate is the key driver word of what I've called the last 90 days. If you don't innovate, you're putting yourself out of business. It's not pivoting. This is not a pivot move right now. This is innovation. How do you get even better? How do you sharpen the edge so sharp at what you do that literally, even if you told your competition exactly what you plan to do, they couldn't stop you because you're that good at what you do. And that's really about innovating. And when I really do talk about innovating, inside the innovation tab is that new technology. Get your Zoom accounts going. Learn how to use Zoom. Take some Zoom classes. Get your Mingle account set up. It's totally free. mingl.no. Get your virtual business card on the web globally. It allows you to do text message marketing globally for free. Nobody does that. Set up groups and use that. Get your QR code set up. Get your videos going. Get a program for your social media. Whichever social media your client lives on, that's where you focus. The rest of them can be feeders. It can be what I would call when you post something on Instagram, it goes to your Facebook, maybe your Twitter, right? Whatever, how you're going to do that. But you want to make sure that you're maximizing your time for all these posts. And you got to learn to outsource some of this stuff. You got to learn to get out of your own way. And you really have to understand that you've got to be price competitive now more than ever. So add more value, but still be price competitive. Give you more payment plans. Get your Stripe account set up. Be willing to take money. 3 clicks to buy. That's it. If they come to your website, 3 clicks to buy. More than 3 clicks, they're going somewhere else. So make it super easy online for folks to buy. Make sure that your mobile application looks really good. So make sure whatever you're doing, it's a mobile page also that opts quickly, 3 clicks to buy. Opt-in forms. You've got to begin to build newsletters and get out more free content now than ever. Add news feeds to your information. But the free content should always be stuff that can instantly add value to your client. So instead of sell, it's educate, and make an offer. The future of marketing, a lot of it is really about, educational marketing. And that's going to not only make you look better, and that's why what Ron does such a great job of bringing on so much good content here. If you love this content, you want to get Ron to help with your website, help with your online plan, help with your online SEO, right? Because once again, a big part of business and growth today is who do you spend your time with? So the innovation side, I'd like you to challenge who you spend your time with and figure out who you can get that you can add value to first. And the innovation side also is that you got to look to solve some problems. Is your business solving some problems? So don't get in this poor me situation. Oh, poor me. No. I want you to focus on this is the greatest time ever to enhance your personal economy. And if you'll innovate right now, the next 5 years will be the biggest game changer you've ever saw in your business, right? We went from 400 live events a year to 0. We went from 0 digital events to 300 digital events per year. In 11 days, we completely innovated our business model. So you're not willing to move, right? You can sit there and just get bullets shot at you, right? Or you can get yourself in a cool drone right now and get over the top of all the noise. Because you got to get above the noise. If you don't get above the noise, it's going to suck you in. So now's a good time to make your team better, make your systems better, right? And the innovation side, of course, get the capital you need. Be super frugal, but get capital. Get as much capital as the government's going to give you. Any type of special loans they have or programs for small business, take them right now. Apply for them right now, this moment. Do not wait, because this is not going to be here for that long. So take it while you can get it. And the last piece, Ronald, that I would really share with everybody is that you got to overcome. So it's adapt, innovate, and overcome. But a part of overcome means, and this is a big one, everybody, you got to execute, which means you got to build a great daily method of operation. You got to have better habits to win. You really have to build daily schedules, and you have to build schedules for your teams, because your teams just went from being in a corporate office 8 to 5 or on the road with you 8 to 5, whatever it is. If you don't build schedules for your teams like you build schedules for you, you're going to fall into what I call the Netflix movement, and it will get you, because you'll start watching these programs and they go on and on and on. And believe it or not, it's not just making you less productive. It's moving you in a direction that's going to literally put you out of business. You just don't realize it yet. So if you're going to have scheduled time for Netflix, good, then, or whatever TV, whatever program, Hulu, whatever it is, right? Then have that time long after the big rocks are done in your day. And I do recommend now a little more exercise. If you're sitting at your desk all day, every 2 hours, 20 minutes, turn off the phone, turn off the computer, go walk around the house. Because really, to overcome, it's a big part of execution, but it's execution and action, which means that your values and your actions line up. The reason people come to Rainmaker, now they can do it, Ron, you won't believe this, they can do Rainmaker now virtual and live for a single ticket, 6 payments of $199. We've made it super easy for someone to come. Family plan is still 6 payments, $399, or 1 payment of $2K. And of course, our elite, which is for a small business owner, bring 5 of your team members is like $5K. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you want to be on weekly calls that elevate your game. You want to have accountability partnerships. You want to have really good day timers and start using them like it's your business Bible. Does that make sense? Because whatever you do is what you become. You know what I'm saying? How you do anything is how you do everything. Harv Ecker wrote a book called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I recommend that book to read right now. I recommend Think and Grow Rich. Read that. I don't care if you read it 5 times. Read it again. And I'll give you guys all. Is it okay to give up my book today on here?
Please.
So everyone that's here listening today, you can get a copy of my book. You've seen the movie called The Secret. I wrote a book called The Obvious. You got to get off your ass and go to work. But it literally breaks down the rules and the principles that it's required to build a wildly successful business. So if you'll just text the word obvious, you'll get it for free. There's no credit card, nothing at all. It's a free gift just for being a part of Ron's show today. Text the word obvious to 26786. I'll give it to you one more time. Text the word obvious to 26786. Awesome, incredible value, because I do believe that this is the time. This is the time that if you'll adapt, if you'll innovate, and you'll overcome, you're going to come out the other side of this survive and thrive test in a position you could never have imagined before. We are already seeing the opportunity to buy lots of different businesses and team up with businesses that maybe they're short some cash, maybe they're short some marketing, right? Because I do believe in business, 2 things you require, 3 things really. Have a great product or service, price to sell, price for profit. Number 2, and this is important, you got to have some capital and you got to have some marketing. If you can put capital and marketing behind a great product or service, it becomes a home run. But if you understand the process, adapt, innovate, overcome, look at the principles in the book, The Obvious, just text the word obvious to 26786. You've also got information for our programs there too. I don't have any websites to give out for you today. This makes it so simple for you. Just go through that. And everyone here needs a new mobile way to communicate, which means the money for your business is building something called an active list. And the active list is only by giving out great content. I'm sure Ron's taken a lot of this information and created videos. You can watch them over and over because that adds value to his database, but it really adds value to the clients. So hopefully that gives you a good thing they can do right now to have a lot more success. And that was in, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. And that was a lot of stuff. And the good news is this is all recorded so people can go back and write down some of those gems that you gave out. Now, this new Rainmaker, how can they attend that now? How, if they wanted to?
It's really simple. They can go online, 3 clicks to get started. RainmakerSummit.com. RainmakerSummit.com. 3 clicks and you're already in the program. That's how fast this is, right? And if you had made a couple $100 to grow your business, we're going to give you business plans, business software. We're going to give you access to some of the best systems out there, training, all this stuff. So the 3 things we focused on really at a high level is really become a better leader. So clear vision, path, and purpose, and your big why. Better systems, from websites to social funnels, to sales funnels, to marketing funnels, to connection partnerships, to JVs, to your 2-minute message, to your public speaker skill to get on any radio station, how to share that message effectively. And then, of course, which is super important, day 3 is all about execution. How do you build a accountability program in your day so you can have KPIs, you can have great DMOs, daily method of operation, or key performance indicators. And on top of all that, how do you hold all the partnerships together so that you can understand this, that spend a whole lot less and generate a whole lot more customers by learning to add value first. It works.
I love it. And the thing about Rainmaker too is I've been there several times. You sign up one time, you can go multiple times, and you can't just go one time because there's just too much information. You have to access it a couple of times. Plus, everybody in that room is also an entrepreneur, and they're also trying to get ahead. So you're meeting great people who might need your services, you might need their services, but you're getting around people who are trying to benefit themselves, and they're trying to grow, and they're actively taking steps. They are not those Netflix and Hulu people who are talking about how next week I'm going to get to that. You know what I mean? So I love that. And one of the other things that I really think is important is getting a mentor. You know, not getting, you know, you don't want advice from your broke brother-in-law on how to invest. Whatever it is you're going to do, business-wise, get a mentor, get a coach, but, you know, preferably somebody who's been in that field already, and it's going to help you navigate, and you won't have to go through those pitfalls. So, you know, Sharon Lecter, I don't know if she created this quote or if she got it from somebody else, but she says that smart people learn from their mistakes. Geniuses learn from other people's mistakes and don't make them in the first place.
Right. That's a good one. I like it.
Yep. So good stuff. I know you said you had a 20-minute time frame.
I do, yeah. Thought out, buddy. Hope this has been great for you.
Yeah, it's been amazing for me. I just want to, you know, is there anything else you'd like to say in closing? I mean, I've been
Here's the last thing I'll share with you is that, you know, your attitude will determine your latitude, and an attitude of gratitude always wins. So wake up every day and just try this for 10 days. Every night before you go to bed, write down the 10 most important things you'll accomplish by tomorrow at 10 a.m. Incredible how this will change the way you sleep. It'll change the way you wake up. It'll absolutely elevate by unbelievable amounts of opportunity. It'll elevate your productivity. And then, of course, you know, that attitude of gratitude, wake up every day and just, what are you thankful for? Write down the 10 most important things each day you're thankful for and repeat them. And then I think that the big thing too is that attitude, your attitude has to be contagious. Your attitude has to be contagious. It has to be a positive attitude that you refrain from allowing your mind to focus on negative things. Focus on the things you can change. Focus on the personal economy. Focus on growing your personal economy. When you do that, you might just change the global economy. So Ron, with that, I want to say thanks for having me on. Hope it's been very helpful for you and your team, and certainly your customers out there. Everyone that's listening, stay plugged into Ron. He's doing some great work. He's got more G's coming on the way. I'm sure he's got a lot of great speakers that are part of this, but you just got to stay tuned in. It's programs like these that give you the edge. And I'll tell you this, that successful entrepreneurs make some money. The mega entrepreneurs have the edge, and they have it consistently.
Nice. Thank you, brother.
Run, buddy.
Yep. Thank you so much for coming on, brother.
You got it. Thanks. I'll see you soon. Keep up the great work.
You too. Thank you.